Section 8.5 Example 3 says the water level varies from low tide to high tide as shown. What is a cosine function that models the water level in inches above and below the average water level? Express the model as a function of time in hours since 10:30 a.m. Reminder that we use y equals a times cosine of b theta to create cosine functions. If we look in the picture, we have that the low tide is at 10:30 a.m., high tide is at 4:40 p.m., and the difference is 60 inches. So if we label our average at 0, we get the max is 30 inches above and the min is negative 30 inches, or 30 inches below. The information in the picture and this diagram will help us find the amplitude, or absolute value of A. We know the amplitude is 1/2 times the max minus the min. We already know that the max minus the min is going to be 60. We could also plug in 30 and negative 30, but we can just use 1/2 of 60, which is 30. So the absolute value of A is 30. Keep in mind this is the absolute value of A, so we can't automatically plug 30 in because we don't know if A is going to be positive or negative yet. Next, we can notice that at 10:30 a.m. the curve is at negative 30 inches, so the curve follows the pattern min 0, max 0, min. Therefore, we're going to actually have a negative A, so A will be negative 30. Next, we can note that the cycle goes from min to max halfway in 6 hours and 10 minutes, from 10:30 a.m. to 4:40 p.m. So one full cycle will be 12 hours and 20 minutes, because we have to get back to the minimum. 12 hours and 20 minutes is 12 and 1/3 hours, or 37 over 3 hours. To get that, you multiply 12 by 3, add 1 to get 37 over 3. Now we can use this to find our period. We know that the period is 2 pi divided by b, and one period is going to be 37 divided by 3. Since we have 2 pi divided by b equals 37 over 3, we can multiply both sides by b, or b over 1. b divided by b will give us 1, so we're left with 2 pi, and now we have 37b divided by 3. To get b by itself, we can multiply both sides by the reciprocal of 37 over 3, or 3 divided by 37. 37 over 3 times 3 over 37 will become 1 and leave us with just b. 3 times 2 pi divided by 37 becomes 6 pi divided by 37. Therefore, our final answer will be y equals negative 30 cosine of 6 pi divided by 37 theta. The work for this problem is written out on the next 2 slides. And now I would like you to try number 5. Write a cosine function with amplitude pi and period 2. Assume that A is greater than 0.